Hello everyone. Got Lawson's finest liquid beer, Fayston Maple Imperial Stout. So this was shipped around the New England area, Boston area. Not sure how far it gets. A couple weeks ago, maybe about a month ago actually, and it's still kicking around some places. So you might be able to still get it. But I think it's like Lawson's is just doing like for every season or every couple months they're releasing something that's brewed at the brewery in Vermont, in addition to Sip of Sunshine and Super Session that are brewed at Two Roads. So this is made actually in Vermont, 10.1% alcohol, Vermont maple syrup, and pretty black, but not jet black. You can sort of see through that stream. Very fine looking carbonation and head and everything. They know what they're doing. At Lawson's, for sure, they have sort of a attention to detail and mastery in a way that, Alchemist does and Hill Farmstead, except that Lawson's doesn't do, I guess they do more styles than Alchemist, but not as much as Hill Farmstead. So it's looking very nice. Head's pretty dark, but it's not, doesn't look like it's going to be jet black motor oil. It's roasty, but not that much. Doesn't smell like it's gonna be ultra bitter. And there's some maple in there. Not an explosive maple pastry stout type experience, but it's in there. It's definitely nice. I'm not getting any hop qualities. A hint of booze buried in there. But just like dark chocolate, light roast coffee, and maple syrup. Pretty full body for how it is. It isn't too sweet. No, there's a nice lingering toasted marshmallow kind of wood fire. Not quite exactly smoke. It seems like it's just coming from char. I don't think they use smoked malt in this. They just said they use a lot of different roasted and black malts. They're giving you a nice woodsy char in there, like a lightly charred marshmallow that I like a lot. And I feel like that's in part just from the roastiness and from the use of the maple syrup is giving us a woody quality, but then the sweetness too. Yeah, I really like that finish. And it's pretty silky on the tongue. And there's some very, very dark fruits coming in. It's getting more bitter now with a few sips. But it's a very wood flavored finish. That's so cool. It's a unique beer too. It doesn't really fit in the old fashioned Imperial stouts stout style where they were usually quite bitter and charred and not necessarily that thick and sweet. This is sort of in between that and the newer pastry stouts that are flavored and they're too thick and sweet. Yeah, I noticed the booze at first, but now I'm getting used to it. And the feel is really nice. The way it kind of coats your tongue a little bit. It is quite cold, so I'm probably not getting all the nuances. And if you swirl it around, you get a really nice head generated. But I'm not really getting a lot of new aromas out of it. Yeah, more bitterness and kind of a molasses, burnt sugar bitterness coming in now too. I'm not. If you are expecting a super sweet pastry stout maple experience, this isn't exactly that. But they do a really good job. Yeah, it reminds me. Maybe not exactly. The luscious from the Alchemist is actually a little bit sweeter, I would say, than this one. But they're both pretty unique. You got similar takes on the Imperial Stout, and I would definitely give this a 4.25. Snatch it up now. I don't know how well it would age. You'd lose the maple, but maybe the bitterness would mellow out. I don't know.